Hi guys, Steve here, and on this video I'll be taking a look at the BENQ Screenbar Plus. The Plus is a better version with a manual control e-reading lamp. You can get just a Screenbar version without the manual control, which is cheaper. Basically, it's a USB powered lamp that you can put on top of your monitor. And we're going to start off by unboxing it. I was sent this by BENQ to try out, but they aren't sponsoring me to review it. The instructions to assemble and fit it are on the back. It's fairly simple because it's just a few parts, and this lamp is powered by plugging it into any USB port. Which is good because I was actually looking for one of these, because I didn't want a lamp that I'd actually have to plug into a power main because all the sockets are full up. Nowadays with all the different devices we have to plug into the mains, it's starting to get ridiculous with the amount of plugs we need. So it's actually nice just to have a device to plug into a USB port, and not one that needs a separate mains adapter either. Alright, let's open a box and see what's inside. Like a warranty sheet first. The instructions for the manual controls. Just one-sided. The mounting bracket for the light. It's got a fairly heavy counterweight on one side. A smaller hook part holds the light. And it's got an adjustable hinge in the middle, so you'll be able to adjust it to fit just about every monitor. Manual control. It's got a large dial button in the centre, two smaller buttons each side. I'm holding it upside down at the moment. The back's got a rubber pad on it to stop it slipping. It looks like a light sensor at the top. It's got some weight to it and it feels well made. Buttons feel sturdy. The silver material is metal and the dark is strong plastic. I'll try and take that cardboard out later. There's a USB cable. That USB connector is to power it, and the smaller one is what you plug into the lamp. I'll open this up in a bit and show you how long a cable is. Then we come to the lamp itself. Have a quick look at it in the bag. There's a port for a USB cable with different coloured LEDs. Okay, let's take it out of the bag. Again, it's made out of metal with silver finish, with different coloured LEDs inside. I'll show you what they're for when we light it up, and a USB port to power it. That's everything you get in the box. Let's get rid of that and show you what we have. There are the three main components: the lamp, the mounting bracket and the control with a USB. Let's have a look at a USB cable, see how long it is. The cable comes from the main controller, then splits into two. The cable is about 122 centimeters long. The cable with a smaller port goes into the back of the lamp, and the other cable plugs into a USB port to power everything. Let's mount the light in the counter arm. It's the first time I'm doing this. Slide the flat underside of the lamp into the clip. Make sure the lamp's USB port is right in the middle, and rotate it round until it clicks. Make sure it's fully rotated so you won't get any light shining on your screen. That's the hardest bit done, which is pretty easy. Then plug the smallest USB cable in the port in the back of the lamp, and you're ready to go. All you have to do now is mount it on top of your monitor. Make sure it's centered, and the balance arm firmly holds it into position. Then plug in the main USB cable to power it. And that's what the lamp looks like on top of the monitor. With a hinge in the center, it should be able to fit a really narrow monitor or a really deep one. Let's take a look at the controller. We have a light sensor at the top. To turn the light on, just press down the middle scroll wheel. That's to turn it on and off. The button on the right switches between the lamp's brightness option, that's if the bottom LED is on the left, then turn the scroll wheel to dim or brighten the light, then click the left button again, and the LED on the bottom right will change to the right side, and that will let you select the colour of the light. Scroll the centre wheel left to get a warm yellow light, or scroll it right to get more of a white light. The button on the left is an auto dimmer. That will change the light automatically to how bright it is in the room, and then by changing any setting and turning the scroll wheel will take you out of auto mode. It's harder to see in daytime, so I'm going to do a test at night for you. This is what my setup looks like at night. I've turned my screen off because I don't want additional light shining out and adding to the light that's coming down from a lamp. I want you to know that all the light you see purely comes from a lamp itself. And as you can see, it makes a hell of a difference. I'll go through all the different lighting settings for you. That's the light dimmed, and I'll turn it back to full. Remember, you're seeing it through a camcorder that's trying to activate night vision, white balance and focusing. Click the right button again to select the colour option. Then turn the wheel to the left to make the light warmer. It goes to yellow orange. And turn the wheel back to the right, and it will turn the light more white. Personally, I prefer the white light, but you've got the option to pick what you like. Then if you want to select auto mode, just click the button on the left, it will glow green and it will adjust how much light it gives out as it starts to get darker. Then if you want to manually come out of that, just turn the centre dial and select what light you want. I'm going to show you the LEDs underneath the lamp, so the next shot might be a bit bright. This is a white light on its dimmest setting. I'm going to gradually turn the brightness up, and I'm going to change the colour to the warm yellow orange, so you'll be able to pick any colour variation between the two, whatever's best to suit you. Now that looks hot, but even if you have your light on for a long time, it doesn't seem to give off any heat, which is a good thing because you don't want to get boiled at your desk. That's one huge advantage over a plug-in desk lamp. Normal bulbs would give off heat, but these don't. And the second big advantage with this lamp design is that you don't get light shining directly onto your screen. It's barely noticeable when your screen's off, and it's completely unnoticeable when your screen's on. All the light is shone down to your desk, so you can read what you want when you want without having to get up and turn your main room light on. I was somebody who played at night with the lights off. However, if you're playing a new game and you've had to write your key bindings down, you couldn't read them because the light from the screen wasn't enough, and you'd have to get up and turn your main light on. You only had two options, light on or light off. But now I can play and stream whenever I want in the dark, just focusing on the screen, and then if I have to read anything, I can just press the button next to my screen, the light comes on, and I don't have to get up from my chair to turn my main room light on. BENQ Screenbar removes the inconvenience of having to stop what you're doing. Even when it's on, it's still like playing in the dark. It's just that you can see everything on your desk now. And if you like playing in the dark, you're not forced to have to buy an RGB keyboard anymore, where you would have to get one just to see what keys you were pressing in the dark. So it's more flexible that way also. You can now get whatever keyboard you want, even if it doesn't have RGB. Most people are using fluorescent bulbs now to light the houses, but it could take some time to warm up and get bright. As you can see, the one I'm using is complete rubbish. I could sit around wait for it to get brighter, or just press a button and have instant reading light. That's much better. So this lamp will brighten up your desk even if your room lighting is poor. Or turn your room light off and you can still read perfectly. This is one of those examples of you wouldn't know you needed it until you tried it. So the question is, would I miss this light if I didn't have it anymore? This is how dark things are just when light's coming from the screen. It'll hurt your eyes trying to read anything in this light. I used to hold a key binding sheet up to the screen to see if I could see it any better. Otherwise I'd have to stop playing, get up and turn the light on. So yes, I would miss it now. Things are easier and better with the light there. So would I spend my own money to get one? Yes. It doesn't flicker and hurt your eyes like fluorescent tubes and other lights. It's free from any blue light hazard, so if you're sensitive to blue light it won't hurt your eyes. It's a different, calming light, and I'm pleased I've got one. If you're looking to buy one, search for BENQ Screenbar Plus, or just a screenbar if you want a version without the controller. Its controllers are on top of the light itself. E-reading lamp. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe if you've not already, and click the bell icon to get notified of when I upload next. There's links to other videos at the end. Comment on what you would like to see. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again. Goodbye.